Hi, my name's Dave Klappenberger with Klappenberger & Son Painting and Handyman, and today we are going to take a look at the Pittsburgh Manor Hall Flat paint. It's been around for a long time. I've used it for decades. It's always been their premium grade paint, but now they came out with the UltraLast. That is certainly a better paint and a lot more expensive, about 20 bucks more a gallon. The PPG Manor Hall retails for about $55. And contractors can get it probably closer to $35–40 a gallon. And we're going to take a look. I'm just going to go ahead and run down this list and get started on this thing. The coverage of the paint was great. It covers very easily in 2 coats. And my rule of thumb is if something covers a substantially different color in 2 coats, it gets a 10. I don't really care what it does. If it gets 80% or 70% on the first coat, if it covers in 2 coats, we're good. The workability of this paint is fantastic. Very easy to use. I got about 26 inches out of one dip of a brush. A little bit more if I wanted to try a little bit harder, but I'm going to give the workability of this paint a 10. Touching up. This is the only spot where the paint really didn't do very well. When I touched up, you could see where I touched up, it was actually a slightly different color. So this would not be a good paint to use if you're planning on touching up something maybe like new construction of any kind. You're going to have to paint the wall again from corner to corner. So I'm going to give the touch up a 7. The washability of this paint, we put red wine and coffee and crayon and pencil and ketchup and mustard on the wall, let it sit for 2 days, and then we washed it off, and we used Crud Cutter, Simple Green bleach, Spray 9. We gave it the whole 9 yards, let it soak on there, and washed it and washed it and washed it until it all came off. The washability of this paint for a flat paint at $55, a flat paint period, to be able to clean all those things up this is the most washable paint that I've ever tested, and I'm sure I ever will test, that has this kind of washability for only 55 bucks. So I'm giving it a 10, of course. And the durability, after I was finished cleaning the wall and it dried, was there any burnishing? Was there any marks? There has to be something on a flat paint. You would have to see something. And the answer was no, there was nothing. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It surprised me how washable, scrubbable this paint was. And is it self-priming? Meaning, if we spackle some spots, can it go over that, or do we need to use a primer? And I haven't found a flat paint that isn't self-priming, and this paint was no different. It was self-priming, and it gets a 10 out of 10. The overall value of this paint I think is fantastic, especially if you want something that's washable. Its coverage is good, it works easily. I like this paint a lot. It's kind of a lower premium price. Now you see premium prices that go as high as 110, 120 bucks a gallon, like a Farrow and Ball. This is $55 a gallon. I like it. If you get it on sale, probably get it for closer to 40 bucks or even $36, I think is what it is when it's on sale at a third off. So I'm giving the value of this paint a 10. I really like the Manor Hall Flat. I really like the Manor Hall Eggshell. The semi-gloss from the Manor Hall is the only one I didn't like. I'm not like just because something says Manor Hall doesn't mean it's great, but I do like the Flat. That is great, and the Eggshell is great. The semi-gloss, not so much. You can check out those videos or the blogs and see the details of why. Thanks a lot. See you on the next one. Oh, if you give us a like, we would greatly appreciate it. Thanks a lot. I'll see you on the next one.